If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty to guide you in your search.
My Lord Marquis, that some of my fellow Guardians are to build a new home there, both for themselves.
It's true.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but...
Oscar, I'd like...
But my training is not yet complete.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters. But I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Rebuild her home.
Yes, my lord. Thank you.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. All done?
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kind...
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're... Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary...
I'm sure it will be very helpful in Tyre.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study. But he's got... I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself. Besides...
Oh, indeed.
I'm glad I was there for his final moments. He deserved the peace he chose.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come. It needs every moment we can give them.
I'll take care of these fuckers.
It hadn't come. How have you the earthquake here? One slap of it into the heart of every man in the cliff.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast. I haven't done this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot Aye, aye.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board
to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my ex? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through a maiden's veins. These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it! Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Great of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehir.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells. Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! Out of starboard!
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Captain down!
both of you.
Extra shepherds!
Who will steer the ship?
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands! Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then. got one?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Awaken! All this fire and fury, for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught in this world of our face in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Rise and toss. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
cache is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The lost Mother Crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so. I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no...
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area's either turned, or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be over...
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well... I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
I suppose you've got quite the tale to tell. Gotta let you get some nice warm stew.
Come back.
What do you recommend?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Trouble with your gear, or... Yeah, the weight of all that shit. Clever girl, that one. So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me. But I can speak to her at least.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost.
Miss, can we read...
I finally finished the book I was writing. You're welcome to read it. If young Jocelyn hasn't already defiled its pages with his infernal scribblings.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping...
Don't tell me. You need more bomber.
Oh, no. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification. And a system that, let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got. Only mithril engines get hotter. And you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this goods?
We've got a couple of examples here.
More fallen material. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat, and what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes?
That's it in a nutshell. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know there's one up Amber Way, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmecchia. Last one.
All right then.
It'll do. I'll be... Can't say I've ever been to the Silent South myself.
How was she?
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's up my job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted.
Did she?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already, yes.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
I would have gone to Martha's Rest with Doris, but she ordered me to stay behind. And I'm not about to start disobeying orders.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Ah, Clive, I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got as of those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it. But I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely...
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years.
Gazal Greens?
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of it. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bare.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him.
I'm sure you will.
Get them Gazal green seeds up to Sir Wade in Eastpool, would you? And while you're there...
Are the bearers taking well to their new homes, you know?
Can't say it wasn't a relief to see the better part of the Guardians finally taking their leave.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. And what I do know is that...
It's been a pleasure.
I'll give your offer some thought.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking, she's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety.
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway. She asked me to join her at the Baum Archers. It's a wonder she still trusts me after everything that happened.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own.
Ah, what brings you to eat?
A delivery from...
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves, and unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not...
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men, though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians? What help they are able to offer could still prove...
You're right, I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait
for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Right.
For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let...
Sir Wade!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live for Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Mark.
The calm before the storm. comes. I will not let this village fall. Stay down! Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Check!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment.
No. You stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Next one's mine. I might...
Come on. Run like the wind. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. We were able to eradicate the rest of... I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but I hesitate to say it, but...
I think it might.
We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. Brought us together. Showed us what it...
We never had nothing to call our own before, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your... There's no doubt in my mind that we're free men now. So we have to fight to protect what's ours.
And we shall. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us.
Come on then.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight. And I believe if he were still with us today...
I believe you might be...
I shall remain here, my lord. And after all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support?
Of course. And I'd be counting on you. Us Rosarians have got to stick together.
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember clearing the goblins from the Stillwind? There's one sight that I shall never forget. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up, when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. I thought every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never...
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria...
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in your... Thank you again for all you have done for me and mine, my lord. You may rest assured that Eastpool will be safe in my hands. Thanks to you.
The hero? It's lucky you came by when you did. Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you...
I just did what I...
And it's only right that you take it before I...
Thank you, Ma.
So, Eastpool's fight and a home to free bearers.
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves. Well, I suppose the rest ain't much different now. You know, bearers living free like that. Loath as I am to recall that.
I take it you didn't always see eye to...
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before... In fact, that's how I met him. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been... Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. So me, I thought he was a new constable. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report. And do you know what he did? And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us...
And you were?
Well... We both wanted the same thing, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw he certainly didn't lack for ambition.
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambitions Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and Mike.
Suppose you're right. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wing. It's almost enough to give you a little bit of...
Just a little.
Anyway, I better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some... The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty...
That sounds like a wonder.
Don't worry, Clive. You went alone in this fight.
Are the bearers taking well to their new home, do you know?
Good. How did Doris come to know a slave?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers.
Back to civilization, is it?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much fear.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my... I surrender. Do with me as...
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take, you know, I always casting your lot with this
Better fighting for a cause. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told this woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be. She raised me like a daughter. And I did.
It wasn't all terrible. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books, but you proved yourself. How about it, my little dad?
I never swore my blade to you. To liberate the bearers of the farewell, master.
You always were a right. Perhaps that's the reason I...
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be, and she no longer has friends in high places. The dame does, though.
All right.
I am. And thank you.
And I should head back to the hideaway.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you say...
With any luck, they'll be joining us in... Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two... So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past yourself before you came here. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The curse breakers...
Keep up the good work. Run like the wind. Damn it. The whole village is turned. No need to ride from here. This is no time to ride. Not here. Kill! need to deal with these ones first. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Clive!
I just wanted to see how the town's been.
Since all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hand firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandit, just as the good Lady Jane...
Are you a lord? They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child. And the vote... But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school. Speaking of men, it may be a rather worrying one just to...
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call... and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time. No matter how many of them there are. Won't...
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. And our best hope is to nip these efforts by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill?
How could I refute?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the pit. I have him stationed by the desert gate.
I'll go and speak with him.
Victor has been collating reports on the bandits' encampments.
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalam.
Ah.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes.
I did. I've developed something of a fondness for them, and having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to a sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandit, and he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how there are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely... But we must strike together, and we must strike soon, at as many camps as we can.
All right.
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me.
The camp is in the desert to the north of here. You know what to do.
Good girl.
Those ne'er-do-wells.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Doth and Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor.
Sid, where are... Ah, I see the
No, but... That's not...
No.
What is it?
The whole town's saying that Lubor...
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dal. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to sign when Lubor felled him with a bolt and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years. Which, if he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No, still. All those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed...
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here. But I know one thing.
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an... Well, it was bound...
We're sorry, Lubor, but we just couldn't...
There's nothing to be sorry for. All that matters to me is that you two...
Look at him talking to his betters. All lies, I'll wager. Just like...
Once people make up their minds, we need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed.
You're right.
I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listened. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything.
And that is all...
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along that...
Forgive me for disturbing you.
As have I, Lord Underhill. The rumors that he's a bear...
He'll never be mayor now.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly... In this at least, he's done the town a service.
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when...
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you.
So what do you propose? Will you try?
Perhaps. That is a... And they will thank you.
The townsfolk have made their minds.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded...
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things different.
All right.
the hell would Victor take the bearers?
There's still...
But perhaps not in this life.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk some sense into them in the end. You'll...
No. And your efforts would be better spent...
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. That a blade is a reflection of the smith. Yourself be true. That rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, and so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter... And now, I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalifor, only united can they hope to stand against the threat that... I'll need to make a suitably dramatic...
Don't go, Lubor. You're the... We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to
I would not take it, Victor.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this, but it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Luke?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. But where are my manners? Here. Right then.
If there's anything I can do...
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to go with him.
If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
I have some things for sale. Certainly. May we meet again?
The brass neck of that girl. Everyone's coming together.
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their own...
Well done.
Welcome back. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let... Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's keen to help us out?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down, unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved enough. Slow down. How long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers.
Then your idea of an apology.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best.
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring him. Bloody stupid to do. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen.
So you're wasting half of mine.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare... I may be a selfish prick, but...
What you had to do was your duty.
Even if it meant we all start...
Enough. This is no time for You can finish beating each other up.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it still... Give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to...
Prick or not, I won't abandon Dravost to a swarm of Akashic.
Just say the word. The villagers know to keep out of sight when the fighting starts.
You,
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside.
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more.
What was I saying about nasty?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gate. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do. The people here are tough and willing. But they ain't...
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. Take good care of Dravoj till I can...
Leave it to me, and give those things what for, yeah?
All right. Which one of you's first? Let's try. Is that it? Apparently not. They're not getting past me. Oh, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall.
Good. Are you
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. But mostly, I felt great.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood, meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing.
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more important. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded daily.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up that.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravoj needed you, so...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. I always envied you. How you made it. You leaving gave me the perfect and from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally. So I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... our work used to be the pride of Dalmeki. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day. It's not about the craft. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of us smiths. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but the average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. There's people who trust their lives to my steel. And but that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft.
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling.
Knowing him... Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good... I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid.
And this is?
A token, but I'm of a mind to make you a far grander. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief.
Now hold on, Zolt. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a... I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel. And I've learned to hone an edge, Odin, but the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jewel, and they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravoj in the first? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zolt...
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get you...
With a little help from Blackthorn, I don't see why we can't restore Dravoj to its former...
I'll tell you what, Clive. If we pull this off, it will ruin every other sword you've ever held.
With a little help from...
I'll get him back to the hideaway. Don't you worry about that.
We were just about to make a start on that sword.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without... You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what... And the final flourish will be my...
A team effort, led by the great...
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
bugger me. The sword to end all swords.
Thank you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman?
This? It'll take more than that to earn us our place in this, or we're up for the challenge.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from...
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary out.
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising...
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time, mate.
Then tap the kegs! Vote!
I never thought me and Zoltan would have, and if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. What do you want? Anything else?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord.
Two down. One to go.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Why?
Run like the wind. safe. Enough of you, are there? That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now.
Ah, sir.
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! I'll fit him to the smelter right away. May I present to you the Telemon 30!
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make... And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well...
Stretchy metal.
That is the spirit.
So, thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming, maybe even out there. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of you...
They'll hardly believe they're right.
Right then, let's get back to work. These world-changing inventions...
I got peppers to numb your tongue.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago, and now you'd have us believe they just...
Those things I said before about